Well, howdy boy, another Goody Drew video. Sometimes I wonder how much I should believe in the positive comments when I'm given positive comments. Maybe it's just the negativity inside of me that makes me want to doubt the positive comments. When I make these videos, sometimes I actually come with this intent or this belief that making it changes lives, and I imagine this distant future where like people watch my fucking videos, but then again, it's like I still have to fucking like criticize and doubt myself on every single little thing. Everything that I feel like is there that's obviously positive. You're doing good. You'll be loved in the future. It feels fake to me. Not because it's fake, but I feel like I want it to be fake. I don't want it to be fake. It's like a fucking bad habit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I feel like complaining about shit, and then it feels so fucking lonely at the same time. It's August right now, as all of y'all know that's been watching this video, probably the moment it came out. And as in all of y'all, I mean all of y'all, because I would have said something else, but I really don't know who is the all of y'all. I look at my videos and it says the people that watched it are like average 30, 40 years old. Should I believe that? Is it because they're just rap videos? Are those just kids pretending to be adults? It makes no sense, but it's like I always have to doubt it because it just feels like no, because as much as that feels like a good thing to me, it's like I can't let it be a good thing. Why the fuck will adults watch my videos, huh? I'm just some stupid kid. Why would adults watch my videos? I have to criticize myself over and over and over, only for it to go into this loop where I actually hate my own criticisms, but I blame my criticisms on the origin, my family, even though they changed. The only thing that hasn't changed is me. So, I don't know. I guess my point is that I feel like even when someone that gives you something changes, it's like in order for me to go forward, I have to like just go back. I don't even know how to fucking say it. Sorry to make this really like tragic, like it's some sort of My Hero Academia come to Jesus moment. Sorry to take your line, most critical. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? So yeah. And I see other videos like mine, obviously, because I'm not the only commentary channel. I want to be a channel where I commentate, but kind of similar to a streamer. I don't fucking cut shit. I just do it on the fucking spot. And I don't know. I know others do that, but like, I don't know. I guess I have this huge positivity in me, but I feel like the only time I actually get things that feel positive is when I'm around my friends or when I'm around comments that are giving me this positive take back. But then when I talk to my family, who is also positive about it, I'm given this feeling of criticism, but also logic, because I don't even fucking know. And like, I don't know what's up with my lips right now. What the fuck? It's like they're so fucking dry. It's been so lonely for the past few months in summer. Now, I don't want to make it sound like I'm the only kid like this, and I feel like that's probably my motto at this fucking point. But I'm not gonna be like I'm not like other dudes. I'm not gonna try to be like that. But I'm serious when I feel like most kids my age probably can't fucking wait for summer to start, but then they don't want school to start. They don't want summer to end. But I feel like for me, I actually want school to start. But again, I'm not fucking special for that. Like, we got gingers exist, so it's a bad joke. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. That was bad. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, fuck, and I'm lost in my train of thought. This brings me back to the thing I was saying before when I see videos like mine of like people about my age, kids my age, but yeah, I feel like mine's better. This need to feel like mine's better. But it's like, what the fuck is the difference? Who am I to judge myself for this shit? Well, they're fucking stuttering a lot, and they don't really know what they're fucking saying. Isn't that the same for me? Who am I to judge, to say that I feel better about certain things? I feel like the only times that I usually do feel better when I see something that I can feel better about is usually when I force it on myself. Because I don't really feel better unless if it feels like it's logical. Because I don't even know. Maybe it's normal, maybe it's not. But nonetheless, normal or not, I feel like it's not healthy for me because it's just fucking killing me. Like every single goddamn day. I have bad habits, surprise. Everyone has fucking bad habits. And I feel like I have this bad habit of wanting to hate myself. I just started to notice. I feel like it's like I want to. Like, I don't even know how to fucking explain it. It's like I go on my way to make sure I try because I feel like I'm never doing good enough. I have this bad habit where I have to feel like I must do better. I'm not doing good enough. I must do better. And I can't get out of it. The only way to get out of it is, I guess, to take a step back and know more about myself. But I don't want to get too personal, but long story short, to do that, I have to also go forward, meaning I have to do what I don't want to do, which is also try. And it's like, I don't know, it's like, oh yeah, no shit, you have to try. I'm going circles, just like the whole concept of what I was fucking talking about. So yeah, I'm stuck here. I feel like I want to just say I'm depressed, but I feel like, do I even have the place to say I'm depressed? Imagining that there's a whole like theater of people watching, even though there's only like 30 views and only 1 or 2 comments every single time. I got a lot of my friends to say they watch my videos, but then sometimes I don't know why. It's like I feel like they're fake. But then who am I to say that they're being fake for that shit? Who am I to say that? I don't know. And why should I care that people watch my videos? I feel like I actually don't, and I mean that, but then it's like I'm starting to. Fucking no. I don't fucking know. Oh. My mouth's getting watery, etc., etc. I'm too scared to like talk about why I feel sad, because I feel like it's not my place. And I feel like at that point, maybe that should be signs that that's a fucking bad habit. And I already feel like been told that if I'm making YouTube videos, I can't talk about personal shit. I'm gonna ruin my fucking career. I don't know if I'm taking that too seriously, but what the fuck? Like, because that's kind of what I like talking about. Personal shit. I'm not gonna try to make it too personal and try to bring other people into the mix, I feel like there's times where I've done that and I deleted those videos. I'm pretty sure I have, because I don't want to do something like that. And I feel like I do sometimes, so I guess I fucking apologize for that shit, But like, I don't know. So now I feel bad making videos like these, even just talking about myself, because it's like, who am I having this right place? And then I see these positive comments. It's like, well, yeah, it's YouTube. Like, of course people are going to say that shit. Does that mean that you're good? Fuck no. But it's like, this is negative thoughts, but it's also shit that I'm also told from my own family, but they're also being positive. So it's like a whole fucking loophole, and I'm just fucking stuck, etc., etc. It's driving me fucking insane. But yeah. And we're at the section where I say, but yeah, and I'm stuck, and I'm trying to continue the conversation by thinking about a topic similar, but I don't know what the fuck to say because I feel way too goddamn nervous about it, etc., etc. You see what I mean? I feel like I'm so hyper-focused on my own awareness. It just, I don't know. It's like that's all I have to be. It's been 7 minutes already, and it hasn't felt like 7 minutes for me. I was going to talk about why I feel so goddamn depressed, but I didn't because I'm just too guilty. Because I feel like when I think I'm depressed, I say I think. That's why I literally said I think I'm depressed. Because I feel like I'm not the one to say that. Because, like I said in my other videos, I swear to God, my entire life I've been told to believe what I'm not. To, like, believe I'm something that I'm not, and vice versa. To believe what I am is something I'm not. And I feel like it's fucking killing me. Which, like, yeah, duh. Anyway, back to the whole depression thing. It's been like a month of, like, summer, and I can't wait for school, but I know school's also just gonna be as torturous summer, just for completely different reasons. I fucking hate socializing as much as I fucking hate being lonely, but I love socializing as much as I love being lonely. I'm kind of an ambivert. I guess I'd say I'm more of an introvert, but I don't want to get too much, like, into, like, zodiac signs. I'm not gonna try to act like I'm this, I'm that. I don't want to get too much into identities, but hey, maybe I'm just thinking that because I have this little noodle in my head that's judging me for every single fucking thing. And again, I'm stuck. But anyway, yeah, I'm depressed because I feel like I can't fucking leave this house. And then again, I had that thought. Who are you to talk about that? Fuck that thought. I'm going to talk about that. I can't leave my house without being watched by my parents because they don't trust me. I can't even go halfway down the block because they think I'll get kidnapped. I don't even know if I should say this shit, but I don't even freaking, like, I don't want to fucking care because I feel like if I want to make a YouTube channel or I want to talk about myself, this is what I want to talk about. If I'm allowed to talk about anything, but they say I just can't talk about personal shit, I don't know. It just feels like that's the whole point why I'm making this. And you know what? Maybe I will fuck up. Maybe I will do something. And the reason I've been told, which is a really good reason, is because who knows? You could be popular. This is like the #1 reason why many YouTubers could quit their jobs or like ruin their jobs and lose their jobs, because if they find videos or people find videos of them in the past, especially if it's things that are personal, you could use it against them. That's what starts allegations. Sharing a lot of personal shit brings a lot of unrelated things into your career, especially if you become famous. And as a result, if you do become famous, that could be used against you. And that's why I've been told not to do that so many times. But it's like every other solution I have to, not feeling like shit, I'm also denied. And this is the best one for me because I feel like this is the closest I get from, socialization that feels good. I feel like I like it because people watch what I'm doing and I don't have to respond. They just watch it. And, because I feel like, like real life, sometimes when people respond, I'm not trying to be a jerk, it just feels annoying, 'cause sometimes you can't make your point, especially when you're talking with someone else, which I guess that's really shitty of me to say. That's one side. It's like, what the fuck do you expect, Goody Drew, huh? Just talk to someone and just expect them to listen like you're talking to a wall? But again, that's also something I've been told, so yeah. And I still feel guilty because I feel like I'm just making this whole fucking damn shtick about me. But it's like, that's kind of the whole point of this video. This video and these videos or whatever videos where I have these fucking self-identity crises is just me fighting myself and my old past self of this and that. And I haven't even got to the reason why I'm fucking depressed. All I said is that I feel like I can't leave this house. Oh yeah, I can't make my own food. I was never really taught how. I just was told that I had to learn, and all I know is the microwave frozen meals, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just doesn't feel right for me. I just feel like everything is just boring and fucking sad, and I still feel guilty for sharing it, but it's like, I don't want to fucking feel guilty, man. Whatever the fuck. If I regret this shit in the future, then I regret it, and I'll try my best to do anything to stop what I'm doing. But oh fuck, I'm hearing shit. Never mind. But yeah, and now I'm lost. Which is also why I guess you could say I need a script. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I do want to be a YouTuber in an extent, but not YouTuber. I feel like if we think of YouTubers, we don't think of someone that just posts on YouTube. We think of like this persona. A YouTuber, it's like not just a career where you just post things and people watch it. It's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a different industry. It's like you're just a business person. I feel like when we think of YouTubers, we think of like the standards of those YouTube trends. But that's the thing. I don't want to be a YouTuber as in following those trends. I want to be a YouTuber as in I want to talk and I want people to listen. That's what I want. And I feel like sometimes every now and then I get comments that are like, your videos are like old YouTube. Like it came out in 2007 or shit. You know why? Actually, I'm doing this on purpose. You know why? Because the good thing about the glory days, like I'm talking that, like even though like I was like a baby back then, but the good thing about the glory days is that it was authentic and there wasn't just there for a career. The thing is that I feel like the more I try to, find a career, the more I make my life about trying to make sure I get out alive, the more it hurts. Not saying that I shouldn't try. I just feel like that's from my experience, even though I had no experience. I feel like I've been like seeing a few counselors already, and I talked to a few people, and all the advice I get, as much as I agree with it, I feel like it feels misunderstood. As much as I should try to make sure that I get an education, as much as I should try to do all those things, as much as I should try to get out of my addiction of hating myself, all of it is trying. And whenever I don't get it right away, they're like, well, that's why you have to try, and then they tell me what I did wrong. But then again, even they know I'm not going to get it right away. Because the more I think about it, and I think even they know about this, it's a part of the fucking experience. Not saying that it's something that I just can't fucking ignore. Like, I don't know, man. I guess that's my thinking. When I think of authentic, I think of that. And I don't know. I kind of want to be authentic in that fucking extent. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, back to the thing about, like, old videos where they're, like, what was it? Like, old videos where they're just, they don't edit anything. It's, like, dry, etc., etc. Like, I feel like I want to do that not because I'm lazy, because I feel like there's two reasons. Either you're lazy or, any other reason. I feel like most people, or just for fun. For me, I guess it's not just for fun. It's more so a coping mechanism. Because I feel like I have nothing else to do in my freaking life. and that's fucking sad, you know? I don't know, that's how I fucking feel. So I feel like YouTube feels like a fucking escape for me, which is why I want it to be my job. I also want to be a YouTuber for many, many more fucking reasons, because I feel like if I do, I actually have a lot to say. I think I could be a great YouTuber, and I'm so tired of having that little thing in my brain that doubts me for everything I could fuck up. Because if I do fuck those things up, then hoo-ya, kumbaya, well, womp, 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 I fuck it up. That's on me, that's okay, because I still want to dream about what I want to fucking dream about, you know what I mean? And I just feel like these fucking like little freaking Jolly Ranchers that are like so toxic trying to eat at my happiness cells are just making me go fucking insane, and I can't fucking dream like a little 7-year-old girl. So yeah, fuck you, trauma, I don't know. But yeah, and I guess that's kind of the thing. Like, I feel like I actually myself, I might make a whole video about this. I have a whole beef with the YouTube thing, and I feel like industries in general, everything, and I feel like usually the best way to make content is when it's authentic. I mean, the second is also like to know what you're fucking doing. Like, if you have a job and you're doing something to entertain people, you have to be, you know, someone that's for that job. But I don't, like, I know I'm still like freaking young, but it's just like I feel like that's why I also want to be a YouTuber. And you know what? Maybe it won't happen. Maybe I'll get bored too, like everyone else. That's okay. But I also feel like that's something that everyone needs to freaking remember. We need to remember that like YouTube didn't start off as something that was just as a job or career. And even though it's good that many people have this and do it the way, you know, it did, one of the reasons, I think one of the main reasons it blew up is because that's where people could show what they're doing with their lives. Some people could show how goofy they were. Some people could be themselves. But it's just they also can make money out of it. And when you can, sometimes that's where it becomes a business. And I feel like it's hard to be authentic and be a business at the same time. I don't know why, but that's what I noticed. Because if you think about it, compare it to like, I don't know, let's say musicians that don't make money, all right? They just do it for fun. The quality isn't as good. Not in like a bad way, but more like it's fun and you can like tell because it's like more authentic. But then when it's like professional, it's like they have so much things and some of them are actually unnecessary. I guess music's a bad example. Actually, music is really authentic most of the time. But like YouTube is a perfect example too. Compare someone that is on TikTok talking versus someone that makes millions of dollars on TikTok and all they do is make this face pointing at like a caption that's probably talking about like, did you know that Cat in the Hat has a dick as big as the Eiffel Tower? You know, and I'm making shit like this up on the spot, and then people watch that, and as much as it is brain rot, they make money from that. But when you compare the two, you realize the real difference. Who do you think is the real people that actually enjoy it? Like, as much as it is also money, I feel like, again, when you are being, you know, a part of you or, like, a part of a job, you have to be a part of you. Which is why if you're going to be a TikToker, then you do what you do for TikTok. If I want to be a YouTuber and I feel like I'm allowed to talk about what I want to talk about and talk about how I want to be authentic and talk about how, you know, this is something I also have beef with society, like I'm fucking Joker, but I feel like, you know, sometimes we just got to admit that we're all goddamn crazy. I'll make a video on this another day. All of us are crazy, but I feel like sometimes the first step to, you know, make it better is to admit all of our mistakes. Because, you know, like, that's kind of how things go wrong. People usually feel betrayed when you don't tell them the goddamn truth, which is, I think, one of the small reasons why, you know, some YouTube creators actually are going down because they aren't authentic. A really good example, this isn't a YouTube creator, but Drake. He's going down because he was lying. Lies, 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 lies. Now, I mean, we could follow this concept, and I would say it works on everything, but then again, Donald Trump does exist, so I guess you can't trust me for every single thing, you know, when it comes to this concept, but you know what I mean, right? Like, I don't know, I feel like that's something. It's like, I want to make a stance, where it's like, you know what I mean? That's also what kind of creates brain rot, too. And I feel like, if there's anything, I feel like the kids that watch YouTube, that watch the brain rot YouTube, are more authentic than the YouTubers that make the brain rot. Because they enjoy that shit. And as much as... I'm so schizophrenic. as as much as it's brain rot and probably bad for them, that's not the topic of today. My point is that they still love it and they're gonna do it. Yes, it's fucking stupid. Yes, it's definitely not healthy because some of the shit is like actually like making us like de-evolve. I'm kidding. I actually might make a whole video where I feel like brain rot is something that people need to understand. You'll see where I'm coming from. But etc etc, they have more fun with that shit, and I feel like that's why, it's better to do something when you have a reason, and I feel like when the reason is money, you can get corrupt. But again, with this little evil Dorito inside of my brain that's telling me, no, you don't do that. I don't know, it's because like freaking makes me negative. I don't even know, man. Like with that in my brain, my little negative Nancy, I can't even like think or want to say that shit, So like as much as I love being authentic, I'm not that authentic myself. I am honest. Actually, like I said at the start of the video, I have an addiction to trying to be who I'm not be. Who I am not. I'm trying to be who I am not. But yeah, I could talk about this forever, and I feel like, yeah, back to how I'm depressed. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to summarize my average day. I barely eat because I don't really know what to do. There's not much to eat, just junk food. I get bored of that shit. And then I play games and rarely make videos, and even my music gets boring sometimes. And then like I don't really have a lot of friends to talk to online, and I get bored of that too. And I go on online games and I get bored of that too. And if I'm gonna be totally honest, I feel like I actually lose more energy talking to people online than I do posting my videos and people comment. Honestly, it feels better. I don't even know why. When I make a video, like seeing it afterwards, you know what I think it is? It's because I can take a break in between. I guess like when you're talking with someone, sometimes like you have to be engaged all the time, and I love being engaged because then I get to socialize. But I feel like the thing about it is that sometimes like because there's two people, it's both sides, and I guess it can be tiring, and I guess that's also why I like YouTube. I really want to be a YouTuber, as in I want to be someone that would talk, and I want people to listen to what I want to say, because sometimes I feel like I was never listened. That's another thing I'm going to get about into today. I feel like most of my life, or half of it, I wasn't listened, especially in my family. But like I mean, I am at school. Like apparently like everyone looks up to me, which like I'm kind of a popular kid. Not to brag. I'm kidding. So I guess W in that case, but like I don't know. Still, it just feels like like when you're popular like that, and not really popular. It's just people want to be around you because I think you're cool and funny. But I don't want that. I don't want like no offense. I don't want people that like me because they think I'm cool and funny, and they're trying to be like that or better. As much as that's cool, I want people that understand me. That's what I want. I like that way more. So when I read comments like this one, like I forgot the guy, but he's been watching my channel for a while. Shout out to you if you watched it this far. I love you, man. Like thank you so much. Um, he recommended me to rap the hoe cakes, and I freaking love this guy. He commented and like said how much like he loves my videos, and like it made my day so much. You know what? And there's other like comments too. Like I'm surprised people watch my videos where I talk about shit, because that's the last thing I expect. But that's kind of also what I want, so I fucking love it. I mean, like, doesn't mean that like it's the same thing with the rap. I did the rap because I also wanted to rap. It's just that like that was when I feel like I was too scared to talk, because I was like, oh, I can't talk about shit. It's stupid. But now I'm like, I do want to talk about shit, and I don't know. I guess I don't really know what to rap, and I'm like, I guess I'm lazy. You know what I mean? So it feels really good. But because like everywhere else where I get to socialize, which is almost nowhere, I get angry. All I get is anger. It's like that's kind of all I get in the end. Everything I usually get out of it is I'm just the only one talking. Like most of my conversations are me being the one that's talking. Like most of the time, I usually am the one that chooses the topic, and I'm trying not to, but like I guess I'm freaking insane, and I guess everyone else gets drained. But like a lot of people, something that's been really commonly told to me is that people say I always talk about deep shit. Actually, when I was really young, because I always complained about deep shit, someone said you'd be a really good YouTuber because people would watch that. And like sometimes people are like, dude, honestly, like we have a conversation, and I can't have like one conversation with you without you going into a huge rant. But then they're still my friends, so I still love that. But I guess it feels awkward to me because I don't want to be the only one talking, so I try not to, but I guess I can't control it because maybe I'm a fucking dickhead. Who fucking knows? But then when I get, like, even when I make, like, freaking 40-minute videos, I haven't, but, like, even if I make, like, super-ass fucking long videos, like, people watch that shit and they love it. And, like, I remember I got a comment where someone said that they feel like that, like, like, they feel better. It's, like, ever since they find my channel, it's, like, it's helping them in a way. Like, I don't even know. I barely have any subscribers, and, like, I barely have any followers, but it feels so good, even just the minimal. And I feel like, I don't know. Funny how this started from how I feel so negative about everything to how I feel positive. I'm just scared to post on YouTube because I feel like of my natural negativity mindset, it's like I always think it's gonna go wrong. I'm like surprised. I want to be honest with you guys, but like I don't know if people would believe this, but like almost every time I post a video on YouTube, I am freaking flabbergasted by the positivity because it's like I'm always so sure that there's gonna be hate. And then when there's like one dislike, I feel like, okay, finally, that feels reasonable. Which I don't know. I guess that's probably there's something wrong with me. Like the fact that I feel like more satisfied with the dislikes. I don't even want to because I feel like it feels reasonable. It's like, okay, there's a dislike. That means that I'm not like that makes sense because I'm not the best, but then I don't even know because I'm actually starting to believe these comments because they feel fucking real. It feels like something that you'd say out of your fucking heart and soul, and I love it. And I want to make more YouTube videos, but I'm so like scared and negative all the time. So I guess half of this video was for me to rant about my life and how I'm like don't know what to do, and the other half is since I don't know what to do, and I guess the best way for me to, not be depressed and socialize is being a YouTuber and have the support, then yeah. And also thanking all of y'all. Like, I barely have anything. Like, I don't even, like, this isn't even 100 million subscribers special or shit. I got nothing. But I don't even know. Like, I feel weird for being thankful. I want to tell you something. You know what's weird? I always try my best not, like, to, say thank you for, the likes or say please like and subscribe. Like, I wanted to do that, but I feel like no, that's just sucking it up. And then I was like, no, because then that's asking for it. You have to see it yourself. It's like you're just being a dickhead. But like, I don't even know, man. So yeah, thank you all. Like, I'm really glad. I don't even know if these are true, and I feel bad if I think they're fake, but I love all the comments where people say that I help them, where they feel like that they feel better, that they have bad days, and then they see my videos and it feels like it heals them. I'm going to be honest, all the people that say that they've been healed by me, fake or not, y'all have been healing me in the same way. So, like, I freaking love it. I'm just scared because I feel like I'm keep having this thing that's like this little nugget that's like telling me that I'm just a dumbass. Yeah, it's weird how I keep like referring to my negativity with food. I just realized like I keep like using metaphors for my negative side as food. Little nugget, little noodle. Yeah, so thank you guys. Thank all of y'all. I'd love to see more comments, and I'm just gonna say it. Please comment if you can. Please like if you can, and if you can't, that's fucking okay. I just don't want to be a suck up, and you know what? That's okay. Dislike if you want to too, because then I know that you're honest. Because I actually also love honesty. But thank y'all, and if y'all want to see more videos, please just let me know. I'm gonna try to be more authentic, and I love that some people support who I am. See y'all later. Thank you.